So it's a nice sunny day here in Galway for a change, and I'm just going to walk you around the veggie garden. So walking along this path, which I call the herb path, just give you a look at it because I grew herbs all along here. It's kind of a rocky, you can see, I bring you in close, you can see the kind of rocks that are all in it. So it was the only thing we really could do with it was plant a load of herbs, easy to grow, easy to care for. A load of lamb's lettuce growing there. Well, that's a bush tomato friend gave me, seems to be coming on, and the evening primrose coming on everywhere. So now I'll give you a wide view of the area that I mostly work in. So I've got these two tables here where I can do a lot of potting and generally messing around with stuff. And it's the sunny south side of the garden here, so you can sunbathe here as well. I've got some things waiting to go in. I've got some chard and I've got some cauliflower and fennel and some beans. And over here I've got some cauliflower. The problem I have really is finding places to put all the stuff that I grow, because the garden, we're very close to the burren. And we share the burren landscape in that we have lots of rocks. See these rocks here? They were taken out of the vegetable bed before we could even get going on the vegetable bed. So that's the kind of rocks, and bigger as well. Like we've got rocks here as big as tables. So there was quite a lot of work to be done before we could even put in these beds. But before I take you up to show you the beds, I'm just going to give you a quick look around the greenhouse. So my greenhouse is a big mess, which is I think, you know, a working area is supposed to be. And so that's it. I've got some plants waiting to go in. Got some more chilies there, and I've got some flowers, got some sweet peas and some snapdragons all waiting to go in. Now over here are the tomatoes and chilies. So I started all them off as seeds. So they started off on the shelves that you just saw, and as they got bigger then they graduated into bigger pots, and they'll live here now for the summer. This is the first year I've had a lot of success with chilies, and it looks like they're going to be really good. I'll take you over here and show you that I've got, I don't know if you can see that, I've actually got some little chilies starting to come. And I'll take you to the cucumber and show you, I've got a little tiny cucumber. Hopefully in a few weeks they'll all be getting a lot better. I've got plenty of tomatoes. Tomatoes usually do okay here as well. So that's the greenhouse. That's where everything kind of starts off, because I love growing from seed and watching them grow and then bringing them outside. So I'll take you outside again and you can come with me. The outside of the greenhouse has a little shelf on, and when the weather's warmer I start off seeds there. So we've got this ornamental lettuce here, which a friend gave me years ago, and it grows beautifully, and I keep finding them growing in the gravel. So I dig them out and I put them in pots and then start them off again here. So there's my sunflowers, sun gold, and some apple mints, which smells divine, but which, like all mints, that's a lemon balm. All the mint varieties grow like wildfire, and you want to be really careful where you put them. This is a thyme, and that grows great here as well, and I find them all over the gravel. It's a weird thing about this garden is a lot of stuff tries to grow in the gravel here as well as in the beds, which just makes me wonder why did I go to so much trouble of putting beds in for herbs. But anyway, that's the way it is. So we'll walk you up here alongside this fence, and I'll bring you in to my veggie garden. Now all down one side is raspberries, and if there's one thing we've managed to be self-sufficient in, it's raspberries. Totally self-sufficient in raspberry jam. Could eat it for years because we get a huge crop here, and it's great. The only thing is with raspberries is they will tend to come, I'll walk you down, they'll tend to tunnel along under the gravel, and then they'll pop up in your veggie beds. Like here's a little one here, see that? And I'll show you another one. because this is what, see this one here growing in the gravel? Did they grow anywhere? Anyway, I'm now at bed number 4. I've got 4 beds and I just numbered them 1 to 4 so I can keep a note of what seeds I put down where. This one's got cauliflower, turnips, there's carrots there, I don't know if you can see them. There's the carrots and lots of onions and some dwarf beans. This one's kindly twining itself up the pole. More carrots. I mulch them all with straw, and that acts as a kind of a weed suppressant, and it also, you know, stops the water evaporating. Not that we get many hot days where water would evaporate, but you know, for the odd week in the year where we get good weather in Galway, it's good. Bed 3 is my peas and beans. I just picked these peas yesterday and we got a lovely amount of peas from it. The thing about the peas and the stormy weather we've been having and nearly always get in Galway is that they get knocked about, and I had them all very well tied up, and after 3 times retying them I just got fed up, and I don't think these were knocked down just over the weekend, and I don't think I'm gonna go to the trouble of tying them all up again. I think I've just kind of got fed up with that job. Here are some black beans. These are gorgeous, and again, if you see the way they've twined up the poles, I love the way they do that, and they have a beautiful little purple flower. Don't know if you can see that. And then more dwarf beans here. These potatoes are just stray little ones. I must have left them in the soil last year, and they've just grown where they're not supposed to. My favourite lettuce here is Lollo Rosso. Lovely, crunchy and nice taste and flavour, and very easy to grow here. That's a deer tongue lettuce, which is also lovely and crunchy, and I have quite a lot of those around the place as well. More peas, and this lovely yellow flower here, which you see a little worker bee on. See them there? This lovely yellow flower actually came from a packet of mixed lettuce seeds that bolted. Sorry. And the flowers just grew, and I let them grow because I think they're really pretty. Nasturtiums, now there's another raspberry. See it there? That's not supposed to be there, they just pop up. Nasturtiums, they're seeds left in the soil, they grow there every year. I never planted them there, but I just tend to be a bit easygoing about these things. I always like to plant a sunflower, and I can't wait for this one to bloom and stand proud in the middle of my vegetables. They're just, I love their big smiling faces. They're a great thing to grow, and they just grow quite easily here as well. So here's more of this bolted lettuce with the lovely yellow flower. It is lovely, isn't it? So there you go. Bed 4, potatoes mulched with straw. Cucumber grown here. You can see now the one in the greenhouse is much taller and doing much better. It's a lot hotter. We've had some really crappy weather around here lately. More potatoes and cauliflower. So now I'm going to take you over. I had a lot of spare plants this year, so I'm going to take you over here to show you I did some kind of overflow beds. So over here, I'll let you look at the garden as I'm going. Yeah, I had these 4 pallets just lying around, and I had spare plants, so I decided just to put down these bags. These are the bags the compost comes in, and I just put the pallets on top and filled them with the compost and planted. And so as you can see, I've got leeks and spring onions growing along here. Looking forward to them. More turnips, they look great, they're doing very well. More potatoes, because you can never have too many potatoes. Here you go. And this bed here was more turnips, and I don't know what happened. They bolted, but I don't think they're going to do very well. But that's the way it is with gardening. You know, it's a big experiment, and if you look at it like that, then you're not really that bothered when something doesn't work, which, you know, inevitably it doesn't always work. I'm coming over here, my butterfly garden, and everything I've planted here was with the aim of making a wildlife friendly environment for butterflies and bees, and it's about to blossom. You can see here it's coming on, and when the butterflies come and all the blossoms, I'll bring you back and show you how it is then. And then here's one of the rain barrels. We have a lot of rain barrels or water butts around the place, and they break up in the storms. We've lost a few, so I cut that one in half and planted potatoes with it, on a kind of a waste not want not basis, you know. So that's the potatoes, and just bring me across here. That's the vegetable garden over there, and here's my dog Eppie. Just say hello, Eppie. Yeah, so that's it from my garden today. I wish you all the best, and I hope you're enjoying your own garden. I have a website, www.gracelikes2garden.com, and you can have a look there if you want to see more from my garden. And I've got lots of different posts about growing various vegetables with some helpful information. So if you want to visit, that's www.gracelikes2garden. So bye for now, and take care. Bye bye.